Hello, hello, hello. Welcome and welcome back to Nita Price Plant Paradise. I hope everyone is doing well. And yes, I'm recording a few videos back to back. That's why, hence the same shirt. It's on the same day, around the same time. Yes, I do change my clothes. I think you all know that. And the reason I like saying welcome and welcome back is welcome to my new Plant Paradise family, because I like saying family as opposed to subscribers. Thank you all for joining the Plant Paradise family. I tell you, I just appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you for my Plant Paradise family that's been with me for a while. I appreciate you, what you all know I do, and there's been a lot that's going on, as usual, like everybody else. So we're going to just jump right into it. But first, we must recite our mantra. This is the place to come to take the time to exhale and enjoy nature's beautiful creations. You know, on the other video, I think I was in the middle of telling you something about, have you all noticed the lettering? And I think that's where I got interrupted with a phone call that I had to take. What I was about to say, isn't that something how later, almost darn near an hour later, you remember something? But what I was going to say was that I don't know if you all have noticed about the lettering that I have. It says Nita Price Plant Paradise at the very beginning, my intro. And then at the bottom, you'll see where the letter L is capitalized, the E is small, the T is large, and the S is small, and it goes on and on. So if any of you ever thought about it, I'm sure maybe some of you have, that is my way of showing how you breathe in and how you let it all out. Okay, so that is part of the significance of our mantra. I said when I, one day and I get monetized or whatever, I'm going to do that because I think that's a really good thing to do. So, yes, I'm just sharing. I know you're like, Nita, somebody else might take that idea. Hey, it's a free world. Do whatever, because boo-boo, I'm going to do me regardless. But it's just something that I came up with. One day I was doing it, and I think I did it by mistake. And I said, oh, my, I like that. So I just want to jump in with some plans today. Let's start off with a little sad one, but he's hanging in there. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. My black cardinal. Look at this. Look at this mess. He has a green baby that's down here. That's why he's still here. And I have to check his roots. But I'm assuming they're okay because he's green. Now this one, I thought he was going. But he could be changing to a black. But I don't know. I don't know. He still looks green. He's like green and brown and I don't know. Or he could be on the cusp of still, I don't know. But we're hoping he stays on this side of Plant Paradise and don't stop on me. Means the other side of paradise, y'all. I don't like to say negative things. This is a more positive channel. That's just the way I like it. Because there's so much out here in the world that I just want to come to a place where I can just escape. And I want to share with you all my escape. How about that? And we could just escape together via the YouTube. Thank you, YouTube, for having this platform. I appreciate it. So, in this, I don't know if this leaf is going to come up or not. See? It looks like it is. I thought I was losing it. And yes, y'all know I could just take this off. But I didn't. I just left it hanging. Because when I saw that dying, I said, oh my. Okay, we're going to talk about a couple plants today. And mainly, most of them are going to come from North Shore Tropicals. Yes, the video that I was all over the place. I apologize. Should I say I even apologize? I just was all over the place. It's one of those things because I'm thinking I already had the video. I thought I took the footage of it. And then I look at it and said, what? This is it. That's the angle I got. I never took any other angles. Like, what was wrong with me? I tell you, sometimes I won't even say me. Sometimes I can just be out there. I'm just out there in orbit somewhere all by myself. And you all are probably going, what is she doing? What is she up to? It happens. I have no reason to think why I did all of that. And I said, because honestly, in my head at the time I did that, I was quite positive that I looked at it. I think it must have been, I just was looking at it. And either the footage wasn't running the way I thought it was. I don't know. I have no excuse as to why that even happened that way. Because I said, this is a hot tail mess. And I'm like, putting the thing, slapping my with the emoji with my hand like this. I should really take a picture of this so I can have my own emoji and just make it real small so I can put it in there. You say, is that Nita's face? Yes. And as they say, and hanging my head in shame. Yes. It's just, I think I am going to create my own little emoji. So let's get right into it, y'all. Because you know how we do. We family. That's what family do. We just do some of the kookiest thing. So whatever it is, let's talk about Gwen, my clarinervium. You all, let's get the glistening that I was talking about. I don't know if you can see it, but let's get the glistening. We might have to have her under the light. Let me see if I can give y'all some light, just so you can see the glistening of her. See? Can you see it? Because you all, she glistens. Oh my goodness. I got the light on her. This is dedicated to my friend. You all know I've talked about her, my friend Gwen. And you know what? She needs some water. But look at the roots. It's when I move, she's going to get potted up. But right now, I don't want to disturb her because she's going to be disturbed enough. You know? She's going to be like, what? You're moving me where? Where are we going? Are you serious? Y'all know how plants get. And we don't even want to talk about the name that should not be mentioned. That's over there. Okay? I'm going to let my husband move him. I'm serious. I can't deal with him. I was like, if he drop a leaf. Y'all know I'm getting off topic right now, but I can't help it. If he drops a leaf, I say no more. I'm telling you. Because he will allow my husband to move him and don't say a word. And you know what I'm talking about when the plants start dropping leaves and leaves die or whatever. I'm telling you. He don't say nothing. But don't let me touch him. Oh, it's a new story. It's a new story. You would think I hurt his feelings. I'm serious. Oh, y'all, this is crispy. You hear it? If this was ASMR, y'all would have heard it when it was way over there. Let me just take this off. Yeah, because she's getting a little crispy. And she has a new leaf. And you all know who this is, my Gloriosum. Y'all, look at that. She looks like an adult Gloriosum. Look. She's dark. Oh, look. Y'all, I jumped from one thing to the other. I'm sorry how I jumped. But look at her. I can't wait for this one to get big. I remember Jasmina look. She looked like a big one, doesn't she? Y'all, she's only about this big. Look, let me back it up. She's only about 5 inches. About like that. Seriously. Up close, she looks like the adult version of herself. This is the Gloriosum. I call her Glory. Yep. Remember, I think I told you all I'm going to call her Glory. Yep. And she, like I said, she has a new leaf that's unfurling. She's beautiful. And she's got a new one coming here. See that? Right there. Right there. And I think another one. I don't know if that's a new, is that a new one? Another one right here? Right there. Tap, tap, tap. Right there. Y'all. And I just gave her, I put nude on her. She likes the nude. She really likes it. Yes, see the leaves, look. Oh my goodness. Y'all, she looks, I never realized it until today. She looks like a full-grown gloriosum. Oh my goodness. Look how that light hit. Let's give her some light. Let's see what she looks like. Oh, look. Look. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And she looks a little dry. Like I said, I know she needs to get, y'all, she's absolutely beautiful. Yes, I'm going to have to move her up too. Look at her. Oh my goodness. Gloria, I said Gloria. Glory is doing her thing. This is my favorite leaf right there. This one right here. See it? You hear me whispering, y'all, like I'm whispering. Trying to keep a secret. So I'm going to move her out the way. Up. Two of them decide to love each other, and there's no need for all of that. Okay. Just going to take this. These are the ones in the container. Now, oh, yes. Remember I thought it was the Magnificum, you all? That I said had the thing jutting out this way and the other one going this. Here we go. Here we go. Told y'all, Fuzzy Wuzzy had a bear. There it is. Fuzzy Wuzzy had a lot of hair. Yes, I made that part up. Look at the fuzzy. See the fuzzies? I told you. I didn't know what was wrong with her. Look at this. No, y'all. I didn't realize she did all this. Y'all, I'm sorry if I screamed in your ear. Sorry. It's time for her to come up out of here. So she's only going to be in here. She's in the container. But sorry, y'all. That was just the lid. Look at her. This is the crystallinum crossed with the magnificum. Look at this. She is stunning. I told y'all, what was with the fuzzy? I didn't understand. Look at the fuzzy. That's that thing right here. Right here. It's fuzzy. I said, I'm telling you, when I first saw it, I said, oh my gosh. Told y'all one was facing one way and one was facing the other. Look at that. She like, don't play with me. Do not play with me. I'm the wrong one. These roots are just green throughout and white or whatever color. The anthurium. I put a spotlight on the other ones. Now, why didn't I do a spotlight on my girl? On my princess? Look at that. Isn't she beautiful? Sorry, y'all. I'm almost slapping you with it. Absolutely stunning. Just beautiful. Beautiful. Back in the container she goes. All right. I have since removed, because this was one of the smaller ones. I have since removed sorry, y'all. I'm just getting some more of this poof out of here. I've since removed this one off of its container. This used to be very, very tiny. This is the Magnificum crossed with the Forgetti Eye. Look at her. She's gorgeous. Look at the veining running directly through the center of that leaf. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Even the leaf that's been here for a while. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. The two baby ones doesn't have it yet. But let me put this down, because I'm going a little slow. Yep. Okay. And I have her in the container, but she was under another, like a container within a container. This was over top. I could take this off because she is acclimated to the container itself. But I'll probably leave it in here just for whatever reason. So let's go with my girl right here. I have to look at the names, you all. Now here's my Magnificum. Oh, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Did I? Here we go. Look at the glistening. See, she glistens. She's one that glistens. It's not a matte finish, basically. Look at that. Look at the shininess. And this, when I say the crystal liner, it looks like, look at the back. Let me show you. It looks like it's crystals. I don't know if you can see it from that angle. Look at that. I don't know if you can see, it's like crystal-like. It really does. It looks like it's little tiny crystals underneath. Like it's crushed. Crushed crystals. You all, she's doing well. That's my Magnificum. And she's got plenty of roots growing down in there. Let's see, who else? And they're hitting the tops of the container, believe it or not. She's hitting the top, the Magnificum, and the one that goes and I still don't have names for these. These are the ones I don't have any names for. Crystallinum and the Magnificum. I've already done. I did do this one already. This was, yeah, the Magnificum crossed with the Forgetti Eye. Yep, I did her already. Now we're going to do the Crystallinum cross with the Magnificum cross with the Forgetti Eye cross with the Luxuriance. Look at this. She's still a weenie, little baby. Look at her. She's still little. She's pretty though. But she grew. She's just going straight up. She's not even like spreading out. She's just going up. But she's beautiful. I can't wait to see whether she's going to be crimped up like a lot of the Luxuriants do. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it a little bit, but it looks like she's going to get, see? See on that angle, you can see, look like she's going to get that crinkles throughout. I just call it crinkles, y'all. You know what I mean. That's what I do. That's what I say. And this is the Forgetti Eye cross with the Forgetti Eye. Look at her. See, that's another one that's kind of like crystal-like. Oh, man. She's beautiful. And that little one that I thought I was going to lose. Look, he right here. That, oh, let me get it. Right here. He's right there. See? See him? Y'all, sorry for putting that in the way. But that little one still hanging in there. It's still hanging in there. Yep. And you can see the venations a little bit underneath of there. Oh, and she's got a little bit of the fuzzy wuzzy. See that right there? This right here. It's a little fuzzy. She got two fuzzies, one on one side and one the other. Must be something about that, those particular plants. But I can't wait to see. And she's touching the top. That's why she's bent like this, because she is touching the top. But they're going to have to maintain their into this container. You might as well say that. These are all my plants I had gotten from North Shore Tropicals, and it was in a bundle. They came all together, but it's, one of them I ended up buying separately. I believe it was the Gloriosa. I added that because I think you only get like 6 plants or something in the bundle, or you get an extra plant. I forget. You all would have to look on there to see what Lauren has. And you all, I didn't even look at this little one right here. Look how cute it is. That's on the Clarinervium. Look. That is so cute. I just happened to realize that. I didn't notice that before. But that's it for today. That's all I have. That's it. The other plants, I'm going to talk about them. And let me just tell you one thing. I was looking at, what is it called? Rare Plant Fairy? Something like that. It was something like that. I think they're from out of Canada. Y'all, they had a plant called the Ricardoi or Ricardoi. Y'all, it almost remind me of, you know, my giggly girl. I call it my Adore. I call her my Adore. Just think of Prince when I say Adore, because I told you, even I'm looking at her now, every time poof, the song just pops right in my head all the time. And I sing it to myself every time I look at her, or either I'll sing it to her. If it wasn't for copyright strike, I would sing it to you. I would sing it on air. But I can't, because I don't want to get in trouble. I like to adhere to rules. But I just wanted to show you an update of my plants and show you what I was talking about in that crazy video that I had. I was like, oh my gosh. I said, I'm so embarrassed. I'm like all over the place. The very one I released, I believe it was yesterday, Saturday, March the 25th. All right, so I still got to get back and get some work done. This was my break time that I was using to do my plants, to give you some footage. And let's see. Now, you know I got to give you a beautiful thought. This is by APJ Abdul Kalam. It says, we should not give up and we should not allow the problem to defeat us. Did you hear how I just pronounced us? Ust? Really? Really? Let me say that again, because that was disrespectful to him. APJ Abdul Kalam. We should not give up and we should not allow the problem to defeat us. I'm tripping today, y'all. Well, at least I wasn't like I was the other day, even though that, like I said, that footage was taped over a month ago. And I just didn't have time to upload it. And then the footage of the inner footage of that footage where I'm showing you the plants was taken right along around that time. I just can't believe I just didn't do everything I wanted to do. So that's why I wanted to come on here, and I probably will upload this so that you will all see what I was talking about. And then I'm not crazy. Like Nita did not lose it. I just needed, I just didn't have the footage I thought I had when I did that. So since I talked about our beautiful thought today and what have you, I want to thank you for hanging out with me and going over the North Shore tropical plants that I have and how well each and every last one of them are doing. I'm so happy with this purchase. I just want to thank you for hanging out once again. Please stay safe and God bless.